Hey, Reagan Ram here with OrpheusAudioAcademy.com, helping you make better music and grow your fan base online. And today I want to show you this awesome plugin for getting more punch on any track you want in your song. And what this plugin is the I Heart NY plugin by Baby Audio. And this is a New York style parallel compressor. So what this does is it adds parallel compression very quickly, very easily to any track you want. Now, I did a previous tutorial on this channel, which I'll link to above and in the description below, that shows you more in depth on what parallel compression is and why it's really awesome for making a really great poppy, professional sounding track. But basically, in a nutshell, what it is where you take a copy of a track, whatever it is you want to process, and you heavily compress it. You just squash it, and then you blend that together with the original uncompressed version. And then we find when we merge these two together, it actually creates this really nice, pleasant, upfront, punchy sound. And so rather than having to route that and set that all up, you can do that really easily with the I Heart NY plugin by Baby Audio. So I'll show you what this sounds like on several different tracks as part of this little song idea I'm working on here. And so first off, here's the interface here. As you can see, it's really simple, only a few controls. So here on the left, you have the spank control. This is a level of compression. So do you want a really hard, really compressed sound, or just mild compression over here? And then you have the parallel signal slider here. So this is the blend, kind of the mix knob basically. So it's determining how much of the compressed signal you want blended in. And you get this little solo option here, so you can actually hear just what the compressed sound sounds like. And you got this little output knob, of course, here to control the output so that you're not adding gain, not adding volume to whatever it is you are adding parallel compression to. So that's the nice thing about parallel compression too, is that can help things sound louder without actually adding volume. So I'll just play what this track sounds like right now, and then we'll start adding in some of the I Heart NY plugin and see what that does. So here's what we got, what we're working with right here. All right, so that's it in a nutshell. It's kind of a synth pop, synthwave type song. All right, so let's listen to it on the drums first. So let's just solo the drums here, and here's the I Heart NY plugin completely off. So let's listen to the drums by themselves, and then we'll start blending this in. So you can hear that's really bringing it up front, really helping it to punch more. And so if we solo this, we can hear just what the compressed sound is. So here you can hear we're not adding very much, and here you can hear it adding a lot of the compressed sound. And then we can make it, mild compression by turning down the spank, or we can make it really crazy. You can hear that it's really hitting hard. So we could go really crazy with this and then dial back the mix, and we can just blend that in and see what that sounds like. So you can hear it's really tightening it up, and maybe you want that sound, maybe you don't, so you might want to dial this back if you want more just that punch without really tightening everything. Depends on what you're wanting. And then, of course, it's best to listen to it not soloed, but with the whole mix. So let's do that now and just start dialing this in. So that's really nice. That really helps the drums to punch through and cut through the mix. Now let's put it on this little lead part. And so this could go on a vocal part, whatever is playing the lead here. And so let's see if we can bring these a little bit more to the front because they're the lead. We want them to be on the top. So in this case, you can hear it really bringing the reverb out. And maybe you don't want that. And that's because I have this after a reverb plugin. So if we could use this, maybe move this to the very top if we wanted to. And let's see how that changes things. So now you can hear that's really sitting on top of the mix. It's really punching, cutting through. And right, we did that without, trying to crank up the volume or different things like that. It's really simple. You just kind of slide up the mix, dial it in, and then boom, you're done. Now, one last thing we can hear this on is actually on the stereo out. So the whole mix. So we'll start off with it bypassed, and we'll turn it on and see what the difference is. So that might be a little extreme. I'm kind of pushing it a little bit more just so you can hear it a little bit more what it's doing. But you can hear it really just, it's like kind of making everything 3D. It kind of just pushes it out more and fills out the space more and just makes everything really tight, really punchy. And it's a pretty cool sound. So there's a lot of different ways you can use this. If you're just wanting something, if you're struggling to get something to really cut through the mix, or it just kind of seems flat, then this is a really great plugin to use. So if you want to, just click in the description below to grab this for yourself. I really recommend it. It's a really awesome plugin to use. Otherwise, if you want more help finishing more tracks faster, then be sure to grab my rapid song finishing checklist in the description below. This will help you finish more high quality songs faster so that you can release more music. Otherwise, drop a like if you found this video helpful, and subscribe if you want to be sure not to miss out on any new videos I release on this channel. Otherwise, let me know in the comments below, what is one of your favorite plugins for mixing? All right, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in a future video. Bye.